So hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your boy MC-Global and I'm an events MC, I'm a mentor and also a YouTuber. So in case you don't know me, you can follow me on all my social media accounts at MC-Global across all social media accounts, and I will follow back. I always follow back. So if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and you can share with your friends, and let's make this channel grow. By the time you're watching this video, we are probably at 115 subscribers, and now I am doing the 200 subscribers challenge. So make sure you subscribe, share with your friends, and let them subscribe, and I will be giving you awesome content. I know at this time I won't do much of fun content. Maybe most of you will not watch this video more than 5 minutes, but yeah, more content will be coming up for you guys. And today I just want to do a newspaper review. This is the Daily Nation, and today is the 7th of July, if I'm not wrong, 7th of July, which is Tuesday, and the year is 2020. And as you can see from the subtopic here, I don't know, should I call it the subtopic? I don't know what they call it in newspapers, but it's written Uhuru's risky gamble. And we also, the president doing his speech yesterday, and the key measures is talked about, and him reopening the country, and all bans or cessation of movement in Mombasa and in the Nairobi metropolitan were done away with, but we see the curfew still remains and more things. So today I want to look at 6 key measures that the president talked about yesterday, so that in reopening our country, and the country has been reopened, so we are running on let me call it half economy. So at least we want to make sure our economy doesn't die and keep our economy moving. So the president reopened our country, and he talked about key measures, and I want to talk about those key measures. So today we are doing a newspaper review, and I know many youths that are of my age don't really read newspapers, don't really get involved in politics, and don't really do a lot. But I want to ask you, and I want to plead with you, that you need to get interested in politics. You need to get interested in knowing what is going on in our country. So if you're watching this video, make sure you like the video, make sure you comment, and let's keep this channel alive. So I will go straight to the 6 key measures the president talked about. And number 1 was politics and political rallies. So the president went ahead and stated that the political rallies and social gatherings are still banned for the next 30 days. And we also, the politicians were all set and warming up for the BBI rallies. So the president said this will not happen, and they've been banned for another 30 days. So I'm very sorry to all the politicians. When you're Konafikria, you can move from one county to another doing the BBI rallies and bringing the BBI politics back. I'm so sorry. And number 2 is curfew. So the president stated that the nationwide curfew, that is between 9 p.m. and 4 a.m. is set to continue, and will run for another 30 days with bars and clubs remain closed. And number 3 is violence. So the president also ordered a probe into gender-based violence cases and violation of children's rights and teenage pregnancies. And we know that teenage pregnancies is a great concern to the president, and he a few weeks ago he went ahead stating that all these pregnant girls should be allowed to go back to school and continue with their education. So I hope no institution will violate these rights, and these children can go back to school. Though we know stigmatization in schools is very high, especially in high schools. So probably these girls will be stigmatized just because they got pregnant at an early age, or got children, or became young mothers. So stigmatization is there, but the president said that this move was set to end stigmatization of young mothers. And number 3 was transport. We all know that local flights are set to resume on July 15th, and international flights on August on August 1st, while public service vehicles will be needed to have a clearance form so that they can fly from one county to another. So a matatu coming from Kikuyu, where I live, all the way to Nakuru will be expected to have a clearance certificate so that it can show that this matatu has been allowed to fly from one county to the other. So number 4 was education. The Ministry of Education was set to do a speech, or was set to notify the public on the resumption of the school calendars for basic education and tertiary institutions. And we also that Professor Magoha earlier during the 1 p.m. news said that we will not be having the KCPE and the KCSE exams for 2020. So this means if you are a student and you are in Form 1, you remain in Form 1 for 2021 and you remain in Form 4 in 2021. So all those Form 4 leavers that were set to finish this year will not finish, and exams will be set for 2021. But we will still get in touch and see what our Cabinet Secretary for Education will say. And number 6 is religion, and reopening of places of worship to be faced no more than 100 congregants. So one service should not have more than 100 congregants, and if we will not be having children under the age of 13 and old people, I don't want to call them old people, but adults above the age of 58 should not be seen in church. So we're only having people from the age of 14 to the age of 57 years in church. So if you're more than 57 years, you are not supposed to be in church. And if you're below 13 years, you're not supposed to be in church. And the president went ahead and said that services should not be longer than 60 minutes, or the prayer service should not be longer than 60 minutes. We all know lots of churches. 60 minutes is just introduction. 45 minutes is for announcements. So I don't know how churches will survive. Churches need to shorten their services so that they can keep in touch, or they can keep in line with the guidelines the president stated. So I don't know what's your thought on all this, on the president reopening our country. We've seen the cessation of movement in Mombasa is done away with, in Nairobi Metropolitan is done away with, and probably a lot of people are going up country right now. I know if I go to country bus in town, I will probably find all the buses are booked and people are going back to Geshagi. So I don't know what's your thought. As for me, I am still remaining in Kiambu County, even if we have 200 and almost 300 COVID-19 patients. Yeah. So that was it for today. We were doing our newspaper review. Today is July 7th. The year is 2020. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. And you can also comment on what else you would love to see on this channel. And you can do that also by visiting my YouTube, or my Instagram, or my Facebook, or my TikTok, or anything else. So until next time, guys, make sure you keep safe, wear your mask every time you're in public, wash your hands regularly, and always sanitize. Na mazee tafadhali, kama hakuna pali unaenda, tafadhali kaa nyumbani, stay at home. If you love your community, if you love your family, just stay at home and keep safe. Until next time, keep it MC-Global across all social media platforms. And I'm out. Bye. Bye.